Hello. Today, as part of SAC planning, we're going to look at some planning features that are enabled in SAC. So to start, we are given a file that has to be uploaded into SAC, and the file looks like this. In this file, we see material information by customer, by salesperson, division, and sales office. We are provided actual data from Jan 2023 to June. So now let's see how we've built the model in SAC. In SAC, the following dimensions were created, okay, and then the data was loaded from the file. So we go into data management. Already it was loaded once, so I go into import settings. In my previous video, I had explained how to perform a transpose. How do we select? There were columns, the data in the different months are available in columns. How do I transpose it into rows? We use the unpivot icon over here, okay? So that way it creates a new column called key, okay? This I map to the date dimension in SAC. So I go to the next button. Okay, already the mapping is complete. It is a 1:1 mapping. I click on next. As you can see, there are no issues, so I would run the import again. Okay, so the load was successful, and I can test in my story. I would refresh my story here. As you can see, I have created the materials in the rows, and I've got the divisions in the columns. D1 followed by D2 and so on. Okay, and we have the monthly values. Okay, now we have actuals. We would like to copy from actual to budget. Okay, we want to copy the actual to budget, and it is a decrease of 10%. 10% of actual data. Okay, how do we achieve that? By using a data action. In the data action, we use a result lookup function. The result lookup function would populate all the data based on the criteria. So here the criteria is we restrict by the version. We are telling the system to bring only actual version, and we're going to reduce it by 10%. Okay, we reduce it by 10% by multiplying it with 0.9. I'm going to trigger the data action now. Okay, it will run on the budget. That is my target version. So now we see that the budget, it is a 10% reduction in the actuals. So this is how we leverage the planning features of SAC using data actions.